Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that tells us truth, and much respect to the Yakim out there laboring in his work, and peace and salutations to the hopefully elect that is scattered across the four corners of the earth to USA. Shalom. Hey, that's the time we in, judging, man. That's the Lord right there. Lord pissed off, man. Strange rains coming. Strange rains coming to Babylon the Great. So yeah, hey, this is gonna be episode 2 of We Gotta Get the Fuck Up Out of America. We gotta get the fuck up out of America ASAP. As we're seeing wickedness increase exponentially, man. And it's to the point right now to where it's pretty much unbearable, man. Okay? Seeing the mindset of these people and what they're into and how they have no bounds, you know, no moral, no compass of right and wrong. It's just do as I will, you know? And this is the mindset of the goddamn devil Esau, the so-called white man. And people are gravitating to it, mainly our people, okay? So, if this place was to continue, you got to understand that if you got family, if you got, you know, children or whatnot, there's not going to be any way that you can raise your own children in this society. They're going to be chipped up, tracked, traced, and you're not going to be able to say, you know, you can't do this or that. When they go to school, they're going to be learning things as such. Like right here it says, who says it's time to teach toddlers how to enjoy masturbation? This is some of the things that they're going to be teaching to your children in school, in which you will have no say-so over, right? Why? Because the government will be raising your children completely. They already own them. They own you. They own your children. And so for you to try to make your bed, your rest right here in America, how could you do that? Knowing the direction that this place is going. Looking at the morale of the people, man. A motherfucker don't know if he is a he or she is a she. You got different pronouns, it's it, that, so on and so forth. So the people are sick, man. These people are sick in their head, and it's getting worse. All right. Now they want to teach their toddlers, I'm talking about newborns, how to play with themselves and find out their sexuality, man. This is complete perverseness. Let's go to a precept real quick. Let's go to Sirach 10:1. This is why we need Yahweh Shai, man. This is crazy. Sirach 10:1. A wise judge will instruct his people. Okay, again, Yahweh Shai is that wise judge who will instruct the people with righteousness. And the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. You see that? So as the current wicked judge is Esau, the so-called white man, the most perverse nigga on the planet, where he's pushing that same mindset on the people. And they're getting more and more bold with it as they go forward with their NWO agenda. Because in this man's mind, you know, once he gets his NWO established, you know, with his chip and everybody, then he can completely be who he really wants to be. He can truly come out of the box and stop hiding himself, okay? Because he'll have the say-so and the rule over everything. And if you say something against his system, then well, guess what? Well, you're going to be put to death, man. They'll just get rid of you. You see? Esau wants to set up his wicked kingdom of heaven on earth, in which he'll be free to do what the fuck ever, man. So this is why we're crying out to Yahweh Bashmal Shai, because of the wickedness that this man is pushing out. That is getting worse day by day, man. I'm gonna play this video real quick and then we'll get back into the scriptures. I mean, look at this shit. Look at these people, man. What the fuck is that? And they want your children, man. They want the children.
The World Economic Forum, led by Klaus Schwab, have launched a new initiative that is sure to have parents up in arms. The WEF is now calling for schools to introduce children as young as 4 years old to hardcore pornography in an effort to encourage children to explore their sexuality and gender options outside of the family home. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and join the People's Voice Locals community, the link is below this video, to support the channel. The WEF, which has tapped the Clinton family to push the new initiative, claims that there's a right-wing campaign to deny children the human right to enjoy their sexuality and try on different genders for size, away from the prying eyes of parents. Hillary Clinton infamously declared that it takes a village to raise a child, and conservatives at the time were right to question her intentions.
20 years ago, I wrote a book called It Takes a Village. And a lot of people looked at the title and asked, what the heck do you mean by that? This is what I mean.
The Clintons believe that children should be encouraged to enjoy hardcore porn so that they can explore their sexuality and gender identity. Chelsea Clinton, who previously insisted that a person with a beard and a penis can absolutely be a woman, is now dedicating her time and resources to promoting the dissemination of hardcore pornographic material in our schools. According to Chelsea, it's harmful for children to grow up in an environment without pornography. To put Chelsea's statement in context, the book she's recommending contains sexually explicit material, including visual depictions of oral sex, anal sex, masturbation, and most disturbingly, adult sexual contact with a minor. That's right, Chelsea Clinton is endorsing a book that promotes paedophilia. Twitter users across the board were disgusted with Chelsea's new campaign to encourage children to explore their sexuality through pornography at school. We probably shouldn't be too surprised considering who raised her. This is a portrait of her father, found in the mansion of notorious paedophile Jeffrey Epstein, his close friend.
Look at this. Look at this. Now, this supposed to be the first black president. Look at this shit here, man. This is him, man. That's that nigga. You know? It's a pain, but still. This is how these niggas get down, man. Him, Biden. They all sick, man.
It seems the apple didn't fall far from the tree. Do you ever get the feeling they're mocking us? Here is satanic witch Marina Abramovich dumping real coagulated blood on a child effigy. Right after COVID-19 was released, she posed with Jacob Rothschild in front of a painting called Satan Summoning His Legions. The elite do not have our best interests at heart, and we need to find ways to fight back. After this quick break, we will expose exactly why the WEF is so keen on sexualizing our children at a young age. But first, an important word from our sponsor. Despite the backlash, the WEF maintains that forcing children to consume pornography is necessary, because introducing children to pornography at an early age will help them overcome any hang-ups they have around sex, and will help them mature earlier and focus on important issues in the world. In case you're wondering what that looks like, here is a new statue outside what used to be the Women's Museum in liberal Denmark, but has now been renamed the Gender Museum. Hundreds of school children attend this museum every day. The WEF has come under fire for its lack of...
God damn. So yeah, this is why we out here, man, you know? This is why we out here, man, putting our life on the line, because we see there ain't no future here in America. Ain't not on this nigga Esau. Ain't no family structure, ain't no happiness, ain't no prospering, ain't none of that shit. As long as this nigga ruling, man. So why not throw away your life and cry out for righteousness? Alright? Ezekiel 9 verse 4. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city. Alright, he's speaking to an angel. Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem. And Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Speaking of the Israelites. And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Alright, we're vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. So Yahweh Bashan Shai is marking the ones that are sighing and crying for righteousness to dwell in the earth. Alright, as you read in 2 Peter. And the shit is draining too, man. You know, you're tired looking at this day. day in and day out. You know? So yeah, 2 Peter 3, you know, verse 11, saying then all these things shall be dissolved. All right, this is what we know through the scriptures. That this place is going to be burnt up, dissolved, melted. What manner of person ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Okay, looking for and hastening, so be hastening, right? Due to you being vexed in Babylon the Great, unto the coming of the day of Yahweh by Shema Shai, wherein the heavens, these current rulerships being on fire, shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Okay, so the Lord's gonna do to America just like He did with Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, even worse. So it says, nevertheless, we are according to His promise look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. That's what we yearn for, man. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that you look for such things, be diligent that you may be found of Him in peace, without spot and blameless. And so the Lord is saying, be diligent and keep crying out, keep making the videos, keep prophesying against the so-called white man, and eventually the Lord will send back Yahweh Shai, as we know that He's on His way, man, to take down the head of the wicked, you know, to set up this everlasting righteous kingdom that would be nothing but peace and joy, you know, where righteousness would dwell. So hey, we just got to keep chopping away, man, you know. We know this shit ain't gonna be long, but god damn, it's getting bad. So with that, hey, Lord willing, you're edified. Till next time, I say shalom, DTA, and the Bible ball soon.